Hey, welcome back. It's Saturday, Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker of Antelope Valley Florist. Aaron Goldstein is running the video. He really is. He's running the video camera, but we're going to have dueling guests
Italians.
here. Yeah, Christopher Perosi from the Tech Gods and Ralph and Marianne from Cartridge Pros.
That's Cheraveno.
Cheraveno.
From the Cartridge Pros.
Italian New Yorker.
Yeah.
And Christopher is from New Jersey.
New Jersey, but right outside of New York, yeah.
So we were going to have some fun with the accents,
Yep.
but then you tell me you don't have accents.
We don't have any accents.
No, where we come from, we talk like this.
This
all the
is
time.
what everybody, you guys have the accent.
You guys got the accent.
You guys
Forget about it.
have the accent.
Right. And he's from Jersey, even though we'll overlook that. That's okay.
So I know the story of how Ralph got to California. Christopher, how did you get to California?
Okay, so I got to California because I met my fiancee Cindy, who was a Lancaster resident, on a karaoke website called singsnap.com. And we were both karaoke singers. We ended up in this karaoke chat room where we got to know each other a little bit. She, within a couple weeks, she found out what I did for a living, and she actually brought me out to California to work on her computers. And once I got here, she fell in love with the computer guy. We went back and forth for about a year, and then moved out here June 25th of 2012. Yeah, started the business that day.
What does the Tech Gods do? What
Computer-
don't they do?
Well, yeah, we do a lot of everything. If it has to do with technology and communications, networking, something like that, we work on that. We work on servers, desktops, workstations, laptops, tablets, smartphones, and business phone systems. So pretty much everything that has to do with any kind of networking or any kind of computing, any kind of communications issues. We make your company work better. We make your residential computers talk better to each other. We work with businesses and residents. So either way, yeah.
I have an alarm system at the flower shop, and the guy says, well, you should call. I said, Perosi? He goes, yeah.
Yeah.
So you work with a lot of different people.
Yeah, for instance, I think that's maybe Digitech that you were working with.
Correct.
Right? Yeah, Digitech put the alarm system in there, and then what happens is we set that up so you can view your camera system on your phones and things like that, and all of that has to do with networking, so we get in there and get that done for you. Yeah.
You know how to do that.
Yep.
He's amazing. He did some work for me. Oh, this is Ralph. Hi. He did some work for me one time.
Yeah,
Amazing.
You're
He came
kind of
in,
shy, so.
He cleaned up my computer. I turned the frickin' thing on, and the garbage disposal worked. I'm telling you, it was unbelievable.
One touch does it all.
Well, it used to. Now I've got a little problem, but that's okay.
But you guys work together quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, as often as we can.
Yeah.
Yesterday, he came over, raked my yard.
Oh.
The day before, I went over and I taught him how to make meatballs.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah.
we try to do the best
Made
we
some
can.
monogot last week. Yeah.
Absolutely, we're both
What
happy.
he said.
All the women were happy as a fairy in a men's room eating on a room.
That's right.
Oh, I think that one's going to get. Did it get bleeped out?
What? What are you talking about?
Christopher, you got a bright green shirt. Where
I
did
do.
the color come from?
I chose the colors actually based on a G.I. Joe character from the 90s. His name was Sci-Fi. So
The truth, it came out of
he
a
was-
box of Crayola.
Yeah, he was the technology guy of G.I. Joe, right? So I chose the colors based on that just because I liked the colors and he was my favorite G.I. Joe guy. But originally it was black as the primary color with green as sort of the accent color. And then I found a shirt this color and started wearing it to like chamber meetings and team and things like that. And all of a sudden, like I could do no wrong in the green shirt. And it was the best accidental marketing I ever did. So people started sending me pictures of green cars and green motorcycles and things like that. Hey, you should get this. So now I have a green car, I have a green motorcycle. My entire office is painted green. My sunglasses right here are green. I have a green ring. I mean, everything. If it comes in green, I have it in green.
So you know he's not a made guy, because if he was a made guy, he'd be an easy target.
That's right.
Why do you think I wear black?
Oh, you want to kind of fit in a little bit.
No, you don't want to fit in.
Oh.
He wants to stand out.
Well, when you stand out, does that bring business to you?
Definitely, yeah, because anytime you see any kind of a posting of a networking event here in the Antelope Valley, you can immediately identify where I am. There I am. Hey, there's Chris in the picture right there. You see 100 other people and Chris, because I stand out like a sore thumb with this shirt on. So, it works out really well for me as far as top of mind awareness and things like that.
Did you say green motorcycle?
I do have a green motorcycle, yeah.
That was in the front window.
Yeah, in the front window of your shop.
Came in through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came in through the door of your place?
We did. We put it out in the front window.
Yeah.
All 9 feet of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wasn't that nice?
Yep.
Is it a Harley?
No, it's a
What are you
Honda
talking to me
BPX,
for?
yeah.
Honda? What are you driving a
It's bigger
Honda?
than most Harleys.
You
know,
gotta
but-
drive a Harley than to ride a bike.
It's like the
Forget
size of 2 Harleys.
Yeah, it's bigger than most Harleys, but it's a pretty big bike. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
an
what is it
1800.
got a trunk?
It's got a bigger engine than my car, in fact, actually. That's a fact.
Beautiful
Yeah.
bike. And you've used the marquee at the flower shop?
Yep, several times. In fact, I got engaged. When I finally popped the question with Cindy after moving out here, we got engaged on the marquee at the flower shop there. We did it on video. It's on YouTube, so anybody out there can look up, what is it, AV Flowers that they look up?
AV Flowers, yeah.
And Chris Perosi, and they would find the engagement video of me and Cindy getting engaged at the flower shop there.
Thank you for picking a lady that enjoys flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a sweetheart, Cindy.
She is, yeah.
Let me tell you what, Chris and I definitely, we got the better end of both of the deals.
Yeah, I could not have been more lucky. Being completely honest, I could not have been more lucky than to have landed Cindy. Yeah.
I love my wife. I was 6'3" before I got married. I'm
Wow.
5'5" now.
Still taller
So
than
did
me.
I hear marquee? What, you got a grand marquee?
No, on the flower shop.
Oh, the
marquee
flower
over
shop.
there.
I
Yeah,
thought
no, we're not
I
driving.
thought you were going
the old
back to your
cars.
roots and
No,
driving
no,
a real
yeah.
car. Okay.
The mom cars. Well,
You gotta have a nice, Italians, you gotta drive big cars with
Right,
big
right.
trunks.
Yeah, something with you could fit a couple. Well, I won't even say.
Body. Oh.
Well, you're gonna
use
say
it for
okay.
flower deliveries.
If you're saying it, okay, but flowers. I was thinking a couple flowers in the trunk is what we need to fit.
See, I got a Linguina Continental.
Ah,
You know what's nice about a Linguina?
no.
You can fit 4 dead bodies in the trunk comfortably.
Wow.
Because they bend, they don't complain a lot.
This is the desert out here,
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I
desert.
know.
Hey, speaking of, where is your store?
We're on 10th Street West between Jay and New Grove on the west side of the street there. It's not quite as bright green, the whole building, as I would like it, but there are certain restrictions on that within Lancaster, so I can't really paint the whole building bright green.
Well, here
But,
you are playing by the rules.
But pretty soon maybe they'll change the rules and I can go ahead and paint the whole thing green. Who knows?
Let me talk to the landlord
But nonetheless,
for you.
there are some green things there, and the green car is usually out front there, and we're right there, 44519 10th Street West in Lancaster.
Call me, let me talk to the landlord. I'll
There
get you a
you
good deal.
No, it's the city. You got to talk to the city. Yeah.
I'll talk to them too. I'll talk to anybody. I don't care.
It's
No, the tech guards are great, man. These guys are on it. They really are. And there's no punchline to that.
we love the tech gods.
Yeah, they're good people.
How, so I know where your store is, and you're at all the events.
Yep.
When do you get your work done?
Well, I work probably a good 18 hours a day. So one day I'll be able to work like just half time and work like 9 hours a day. That'd be nice. But for right now, about 18 hours a day because I'm running around to all these different events, things like this radio show, the Chamber Luncheon yesterday, the Courtsill Chamber Breakfast this morning, things like that. I'm always at one of the events. I find that with those events, every event that I don't show up to is really just money that I've thrown out by not showing up and getting the business that I would get if I show up. Because when I show up, I'm visible, I'm there, people know me, people like me, and suddenly the business starts rolling in. So I really just have to show up at as many events as I can. And then, of course, we have a couple of techs that work with us. Cindy has become, fantastic at, getting some things done for us, the technical side of things. And then we have a couple of interns that are working with us right now. So, yeah, it's been really great as far as getting this stuff done because they've been able to fill in the holes where I'm out doing networking events.
You do a nice job on Facebook too.
Thank
Say
you.
happy Wednesday,
Happy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
and tell a little story and a little
Yep.
networking story.
Yeah, well, the secret there is that I try to give some good advice every day, and the advice that I'm giving is generally whatever I need to hear that day, and if it helps somebody else out, that's awesome. But it's really just talking to myself on Facebook, and you guys are just all watching it, thinking that I have all this great advice, and really it's just what I need to hear that day. Yeah.
You got very involved in the Courtsill Chamber of
Yep.
Commerce.
Yep.
So
Saved
you
it.
you really think he's good at filling in the holes, huh?
Yeah.
That's his Italian background.
Yep.
That's why Aaron and I wanted both of you guys on the show today,
Yeah.
both of your companies, because we really enjoy you,
Mhm.
and we thought these folks need the promotion that we can lend.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
New York, New Jersey, I'm sorry, New Jersey, New York.
No, you said New York first. It's
Yeah.
okay. We have it on
So
tape.
just help me with a couple of pronunciations
How
here.
you doing?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. How you doing, man?
How you doing?
So what about, how about, how are you? No, it's how?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, how
That's
you
proper
doing?
English.
I don't know what that middle word is. It's not.
It's English. How would you say this? Are you feeling better?
Oh, did I miss a limb?
Men's and ends. Men's and ends? Men's and ends.
That's amazing,
Man.
Oh, I missed a limb. Slipping.
Okay, how would you say this? Remember to be thrifty.
Hey, forget about it.
He's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget about it.
I think I have a couple more.
Okay. Well, see, what,
So
this
this
is
was not
probably,
such a great idea, huh? Hand deliver the letter.
take care of it, I'm gonna give you half a smack.
How about New Jersey?
Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing on that one. But I got nothing as a good Jerseyism. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you answer to us.
How would you say, drive my Ford on the causeway?
All right, so you're trying to bring out the awe sounds and things like that.
There
So,
you go.
You know, why don't we take the dog for a walk? We'll talk over some coffee. You know, like then we can hear some Jersey awes in there. Yeah, for sure.
Use the word Ford, put in Lincoln, and we got a conversation.
But Lincoln doesn't have any R's in it.
No, linguine.
Oh, it does have an R in it. It's a Ford.
Ford, linguine, condimento.
There's the big one.
Well, Ralph already said
Forget
that.
about
Yeah,
it.
forget about it.
Forget
One
about it.
minute. I want 2 more minutes. Keep it coming.
I wish we could do that. Hey, you guys, how do you say that?
Well, you know, you guys is a Jerseyism. That's it's like you all.
Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Well, I understand all that
Yeah.
stuff. That's not that complicated.
Well, you're the one with the accent. That's why.
Yeah, absolutely. So
But this
did
is
you,
California.
did you see that guy?
Um,
You know the guy.
the guy. Yeah, that
Yeah,
guy.
did you
yes.
take care of that
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, I took care of that thing.
What about the other thing?
The other thing is done.
All right, so we're gonna forget about
We
it.
can forget about
All right, yeah, so you know what to tell him next time you see him.
No problem.
Forget about it. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Christopher Perosi, the tech god, and Ralph
Cheraveno,
Cheraveno, and
the regular
Marianne.
god, the cook god.
Cartridge Pros.
Partridge Pros.
And this is what got me started with you, is you called the other day just checking up to make sure I was
Absolutely.
okay.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to keep you guys around. We'll be right back. You have 3 minutes to run to the fridge. And we're back. This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker of Antelope Valley Florist. Aaron Goldstein is running the camera today, and he gave his mic up to Christopher Perosi, the tech god. Hey, Christopher.
Hey, Chris.
And Ralph Cheraveno, Cartridge Pro.
That's me. How you doing? Good
Wonderful. So we got all the new states except no New Mexico, but we have New Jersey and New York,
Yeah.
or New York and New Jersey.
Now you're speaking proper English.
Yeah. So this is kind of like a little cultural experience today,
Mhm.
and you guys are talking about the foods that you can't find here in California.
Right.
Oh, you can find them. You just can't digest them.
So you go into a pizza place
Mhm.
and you ask for a what?
You say, hey, can I get 2 large pies? And they go, well, like blueberry or apple? And no, you're talking about pizza pies, but they don't know what that is.
Yeah,
here
they send you
because-
to a bakery.
Yeah, pie is a baked good here, not a pizza. But,
See, back
yeah.
east, I don't know if they do this in Jersey. They do this in Jersey. You walk into a pizza place back east. You say, "Let me get a ham and pineapple." They take you out in the back and give you a beating. Who
Wow.
puts pineapple on a pizza?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
What have I got a
California.
layer around my neck? I got a grass skirt over here. Let me zazija pepperula. Pineapple on pizza.
So
It's
you-
like putting avocado on a peanut butter sandwich. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
I don't get. You know what? Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Have you noticed this? How do you do a lunch?
I don't know how you do lunch.
I know how to do a lunch. I tell you what, I could see myself on Ventura Boulevard doing a taco. I'm going to go to jail. You eat lunch, you cook lunch, you buy lunch, you make lunch.
Mhm.
How do you do a lunch? And I'm still trying to figure out what dude means. Every
My
time
dude's
somebody
been around
says,
a
"Hey,
long
dude,"
time.
yeah, well, I got to look at the bottom of my shoes. Is there a cow around here? What's
Stepped
going
on
on?
some dude.
Absolutely. My grandson one day called me a fool. And I'm looking around. I said, "What are you looking for?" I said, "For a place for you to land." What are you calling a fool?
You know, Aaron and I discovered that there are some terms that we use that, the next generation hasn't heard yet. Like, when you maybe you get a computer, it's got all the bells and whistles. You call it a Cadillac, when really what you wanted was probably a Honda or a Ford. And he goes, "I don't get the illustration."
Would you drive a car named Mac? I wouldn't. You want a computer, get a Mac. You want a car? Get a Lincoln.
Well, the reference was a Cadillac has just too many buttons you don't even use. Right on.
Remember something, you can never, in a luxury car, have too many buttons to play with.
Well, see, I didn't know that.
Oh,
There's a lot of them you don't even use.
I got a 93 Lincoln Town Car, and it's pristine. And you get behind the wheel of this car, you'd be happy as a fairy in a men's room. It's an amazing car. It looks like it just came off the showroom floor. And it belonged to Les Brown, the orchestra leader. I bought it off of his estate.
Wow.
You see my linguina, right?
Yeah.
It's a nice car.
You got it parked indoors?
Yeah, I tried getting in the living room, but it was a little too big.
Gotcha.
So I put it in the garage.
Okay, garage.
Yeah, and this is the kind of car you don't have to plug in like his. I gotta charge my car. My electric bill the next month is $1,487, but I don't have to buy gas.
Yeah, I just saved $20 on gas.
Yeah, and I love the solar cars. What do you do when it's cloudy out? You call Uber.
Yeah. So what do you think about California?
What do I think about it?
Yes, sir.
I moved here to earn my depression, and it's working.
But you've been all over the place. And you
Oh,
choose
like
to live
bird
here.
stuff, man. I've been all over the place. Like I said, I moved here to earn my depression. I came here to do a movie, and then I found a woman. I fell in love. I fell out of love, and I was playing alimony. So I know I'm a true Californian because I've been married 3 times. I'll tell you how smart I am. But you're still single, right?
Yeah, still single.
Yeah,
for now. We're
been
engaged,
alone,
but
look
it's
at
been a
that.
long engagement.
Yeah,
so
Yeah,
he's
keep
pretty
it long.
taken.
Take it easy.
He's pretty
Relax.
taken, I think. Ralph, do you work every day in the Cartridge Pro business?
Do I?
Yes.
Oh, one form or another.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do my best.
I think you do a great job of follow-up.
Well, if I'm not in the kitchen, I'm in the office.
You know, one thing I was thinking about with Cartridge Pros
Uh-huh.
is it's not just businesses and commercial applications. Anybody with a printer, anybody with a computer is looking for ink and toner and all that sort of thing.
This is
Copy
true.
machine. So whether it's a house or an office or a church or
Well, I'll tell you something, Chris, without a punchline.
okay,
My wife and I came up with a slogan. We do business like they did back in the 20th century. Even if the customer's wrong, they're right. I don't like doing business today because there's no customer service anymore. Very rare. Chris has customer service.
they can just
You-
go online and order it.
Yeah, you have customer service.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
We do.
We do it the old-fashioned way. Our customer service is just as important as the quality of our products. And you'd be amazed, and you can verify this. How many times you got to tell people what they actually need?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, you don't always have to sell 100 cartridges to somebody who's got 2 printers. You know, this is the 21st century. I can overnight you anything. And in a clinch, if you're local, I'll go pick it up and bring it to you.
But you only need 2.
Well, if you have 1 printer, you should have 1 cartridge and 1 for a backup. You know, unless you go through a lot, never more than 3 on hand, 1 in the printer and 2.
But you're the consultant and you'd be able to tell them how many they're going to go through.
Well, people say to me, "You're a salesman." I say, "No, I'm a customer service guy. That's what I do. I'm not going to overload you." And am I shooting myself in the foot? Yeah, because, you know, business is slow right now. It's a little tough. Have you noticed that?
Actually, it's been picking up for me right now, but that's, I think.
Well, you're good. I
big
was
part
out
is because we
Saturday.
service the fair, so
I was out Saturday. I
we're
saw a
working with
pimp
them.
driving a Volkswagen. It's rough out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you came in, AV Fair was going out,
Yep.
and Wendy didn't know that you'd been in the office, but
Yep.
guess what? All of the phones work now.
Yeah. I was there, basically adding another receptionist phone to their system so that they can have 2 phones being answered when somebody dials the receptionist, just for the.
Yeah, but
business
you do a
information.
lot more than computer and
Oh, yeah,
printer
yeah,
repair,
of
too.
course, but that's what I
They
was
work
there
in
doing
communication
yesterday.
systems.
Yeah, that's what I was working on yesterday at the fairgrounds was their phone system. And then we're actually bringing in, I think it's 12 or 13 phones just for the fair, for like the security and for the info booth and things like that. So we're putting those out, between tomorrow and Monday, we'll be putting those out.
Now, are these all landlines?
They're VoIP phone systems, so they all run over the Ethernet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and some of them are wireless, so they're running over wireless internet. So, there's a lot of new technology out there that'll allow us to do a lot of things that we couldn't do just a year or 2 ago.
Yeah, because these cell phone things today, let me tell you what, I don't, people say to me, like my grandkids, "You do any texting?" I said, "Yeah, there's a hole in the wall, I patch it and I text her over it." There's
That's
a
scary, huh?
there's a house rule. You gonna come and eat at my house? Like I tell the grandkids, they put the cell phones on the kitchen table. I put the hammer on the kitchen table. And if they pick up the cell phone, I pick up the hammer.
Yeah, that's really
And
New
then
York.
I still have a hammer, and they don't have a cell phone anymore. Some of the technology is really cool. It
Yeah.
really is, especially like the medical industry, or if you're looking up some kind of history. Okay, but I think we're the only country in the world that uses these things more as a game than anything else.
Yeah. You know, we have more technology in a thumb drive today than the entire Apollo program that put men on the moon.
Yeah.
And we mostly use it to watch cat videos on YouTube. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And we're trying to think of new apps
Yeah,
to,
you know.
to use it on. And
Yep.
I go,
Yeah, by the time you figure them out, they're obsolete.
Yep.
just nice to have a conversation
Mhm.
like we're
Oh,
doing right
yeah,
here.
absolutely. But you know, again, when it comes to like the millennials, as they call them, and then their parents, I'm a little weird with that. You know, when was the last time you sat down and discussed a book that your kid read? Okay? There's a big problem with today's technology. We don't have a lot of family values left, and we're losing a lot of our culture. That's really sad. See, we come from a place, Chris and I, where they actually have family dinners and culture.
Every Sunday, grandma's, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, 3 minutes. Okay.
Grandma's ravioli and meatball on Sunday. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I know you call it, if there's meat in it, it's gravy.
It's gravy, yeah.
And if there's no
Yeah.
meat, it's money.
But that's it's an ongoing debate between Italians whether or not it's gravy or sauce, right? That's
Yeah.
been, you know.
We're
and
not going to be able to
depending on the
solve
family,
that.
yeah.
But it's
no.
an ongoing battle
Yeah.
between the Italians and the Irish. And the Irish people, the only thing they know is that they taught the Polish people everything they know in life.
We don't really have that battle here in the Antelope Valley.
No,
that's
they don't
right.
have, no,
Not a
believe
lot of
me.
Italian presence here in the Antelope
There's
Valley,
not a lot of
so it's
Italian
not,
presence.
Well, we'll see. Maybe today's show will.
That's
will
right.
help
They'll
that.
start coming out of the woodwork, and
Absolutely.
it'll be like My Blue Heaven when he showed up. Do you remember My Blue Heaven? He shows
You
up.
could melt
Yeah.
all this stuff. So how come you have 28 copies? In case I want to read it more than once. And he found a
Yeah,
books in the trunk.
The stuff that
I
fell off
love
the
it.
truck. Yeah. all that
One of
stuff that
Steve
fell off the
Martin's
truck.
better movies.
Yeah, that was great.
One of
Great
you.
movie.
I got married. You're already married. I didn't use my real name.
Chris, you are involved in the community, though.
Yeah, as
They
much as
have-
I can be. Yeah.
You can go into the schools. You can read to the kids.
Mhm.
They have Dr. Seuss's birthday,
Yeah.
so that's kind of a way. Do you ever tell them you're from New Jersey when you go in?
I usually try to tell the story at least to some extent, depending on the time that we have. I try to get people to understand that because, it's funny, just 5 years ago today, I posted something on Facebook about, how if you don't like what's going on in your life, change it. And at that point, I was 2 weeks out from changing it. I was 2 weeks from having moved here, and I changed it. And from that point to today, it's been 5 years, and I've built this successful business with employees, and, it's working. Things are working,
But
it's
you're
doing
actually
well.
going to the schools and helping teach them?
Well, yeah, I'm actually involved with Learn for Life. I'm on their advisory board.
Would you do
for
me a
the
favor?
CTE program and things like
Do me a
that. Yeah.
favor? Get with the school administration.
Mhm.
Tell them they need to go back to the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, well, are they not doing that in school?
No.
We do a lot of pledges.
I know
Every
we do. We have
meeting
a
I go
chamber
to
meeting,
starts
yeah.
with a pledge.
Yeah.
It's the first thing you do when you walk in.
A
is
lot
look
of
for
the
flag.
schools, you mentioned the word God in the school, you
Well,
they
don't
jump
give
all
up.
over you.
Don't give up, Ralph.
No, you're never gonna give up.
Yeah.
There you go.
I wouldn't be alive today if it wasn't for my Lord. And that's the truth. There's no punchline on that one either. You're looking at a miracle. Because guys like us, where we came from, we should have been insane in prison and dead. And we're not. And instead, we're out there helping the community any way we can.
Let's make this the land of opportunity.
Amen.
You guys
Amen.
make it a nice place to live. You really do.
So do you, Chris.
You as
Absolutely.
individuals and you as business.
You make
people.
it smell pretty with your posies.
We try, man. Got to clean it up. So, 15-second commercial.
Cartridge Pros, we do business the old-fashioned way. And if it ain't working right, give my paisan over here a call and he'll fix it. You don't have to worry about it.
Christopher?
The Tech God serving all of your technology needs here in the Antelope Valley. If we can help you with your technology or your business phone systems, or especially if you're using a cell phone for your business as your business phone, please stop doing that. It makes you look very unprofessional. Give us a call, 661-874-4500.